Hey, you guys.
Hey, the fuck going on?
We're back. It's Jay Bella Banks.
That's for sure. And it's cold, man. 706. Cold.
We're back with session 3. And of course, we got to talk about Jeezy and Gucci. We have a lot of topics. But we want to start off our podcast talking about growth because that's what we got from this whole versus battle. And we want to distinguish growth into 2 topics. The first topic being self-care. Self-care is essential in your growth. That's something that I learned. Like I get a massage once a month. I do certain things. I'm very selfish. But when you're trying to grow, you have to learn yourself and do things for yourself to get to that point.
That's facts. That's facts. I didn't realize that if you ain't happy with yourself, ain't nothing that you gonna do gonna make you happy. Like you gotta goddamn be one on one with yourself in the mirror with it, man. Yeah, but at the same time, I understand that growth can work both ways. Like my growth and somebody else's growth is gonna be different, especially interpersonal growth. Like if you got to look at yourself, the way I'm gonna reflect on myself is gonna be harder than any critic, like, or harder than anything anybody else could tell me, bro. So yeah, we seen a lot of interpersonal growth on that stage.
We've seen a lot of
Both ways.
the ability to let stuff go and try to move on. If you see the versus battle, you know we're talking about trying to move on and trying to show respect with people who may have like hurt you or did wrong things to you in the past, which we can get into now. I think that we should start with giving the background why this, for people who don't know, older crowds that don't know about the background between Jeezy and Gucci, because I know like our parents were like, oh my God.
Yeah, yeah. They was just liking the songs. They was like, yeah, Jeezy got the songs. They ain't even know the whole. And it's crazy because our generation, this shit been happening since we was in middle school. This probably started was in middle school, bro. They done banned T-shirts and everything. And hey, to go up to that, bro, is crazy. But like I said, bro, growth worked both ways. Just because Gucci didn't grow like Jeezy, that don't mean that man didn't grow, bro. It took a lot of growth on his part too. Like a lot of folks just giving Jeezy credit for seeming like the bigger man, but at the end of the day, bro, it's a lose lose. But the verses was a win win. But the situation,
So let's give them the background.
I mean, okay, so icy. It started with so icy. Jeezy was the hottest one in the eighth. Gucci was coming up. Let's do a song together. Let's do a song together. Turn into this song hot right now, bro. I want it on my album. And that turned into this is my song. And from there, just back and forth, reckless. This also at the time, bro, I don't believe they was aware of how much power their words had. Like I think when Jeezy said that on the end of the song, bro, he wasn't aware of how much power was in his words at the time, bro. And from that, Bounty, Jeezy put out recklessly.
What he said at the
Goddamn.
end of the song for those that don't know.
Oh, quote unquote, I got 10 bands for his chain. You know what I'm saying? That's to anybody in the hood, that's a bat signal. Like, that's a bat signal. Facts. Then he confirmed he was gonna pay, and just like with any bounty situation, somebody gonna try, bro. Somebody try and fail. What can I say? Somebody tried and failed. Just keep it real. And I mean,
what happened?
But
He
that
ran the Pookie Loke. I don't know if y'all peeped.
Jeezy affiliate.
Gucci said smoking on Pookie Loke and like put that nigga in the dirt. He was talking about Jeezy's peoples that ran into his house, try to do whatever the hell they try to do, and Gucci smoked his ass and buried his ass after that. Very gruesome.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, I mean, it's easy to look like the bigger man when you know what I'm saying. When you trying to get somebody killed, they like you could just admit to trying to get somebody killed on on live like that. But only thing that made me mad about Jeezy was just that he did not address it at all. He just glossed over the shit like it never happened. Like he didn't say rest in peace, like oh boy. He ain't have a moment of silence. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? He should have had Pookie Loc kids up there with him or something. You know what I'm saying, mate? Hey, I mean, shoot, Gucci had 30 people with him. Gucci had them shooters in the cut, man, like on some OG stuff. But I mean, like my and I'm gonna give my friend Tremaine props on this. Like he said, bro, they've been beefing for 20
50,
years. After that, nothing has
50,
happened. 15, 15 years, 47 days,
3 hours.
2 hours.
And 50.
Yeah, man.
So
But after that, man, since then nothing happened, man. I'm glad it's kind of buried. But if you know Gucci, man,
let's break it down. So let's go by each round, and we're just gonna gloss over these because it was a couple of rounds. So we know that Gucci he did bench warmers and against Trap or Die. Uh,
what round was that?
no, round one was Gucci song was round one, and Jeezy's song was intro. I feel like Gucci got that one round two.
Oh yeah, Gucci came with the straight diss. Like the first song, he was with the bullshit. Yeah, I'll real.
I feel like
Yeah, he did round one on him as he should have, just to set the tone, just to let you know. I think after that, everybody was like, I don't know, he might do true. And look,
I think that was
but
like
yeah,
I know when Jeezy heard fucking him coming out strong. I know if I was Jeezy, I'd be like, oh, here we go. Here we go. But he came back. I feel like Trap or Die, he won with Trap or Die. Uh,
oh yeah,
Next one,
oh yeah, most
I
definitely.
think I lost.
I feel like Gucci order was kind of bad too. Like giving Gucci if he would have put it in order right, he would have had a better chance. But I mean, some of Jeezy stuff just undeniable, bro. Like Trap or Die, for example, that's just undeniable. Like it didn't matter what Gucci put against that, it was gonna lose.
I mean, I feel like Gucci could have chose some better songs though. I do feel like he some rounds it was just like, why would you choose that song? You got to go super hard. Like I feel like he didn't want to go totally to like the street shit, maybe more underground shit. But I feel like the people who are watching it are people who are fans of that music. Like he's not having
Yeah,
TikTokers didn't know what was going on anyway. Like the young ass people, like it was for us. We know the old Gucci, the old Jeezy. Um, I do feel like when he did Truth, that was just like
everybody in there was like, nah, it wasn't even that. It was after the song. Damn,
yeah.
put his ass in the dirt. That's what it really did, and everybody in the crowd was like, oh. Look at that Jeezy. I'm on the live looking at Jeezy
What you
like,
gonna do? What you have to do? I'll tell you what.
what you
Tell
about
you
to
what.
don't do it. It's already a sound
I
like, bro.
tell you
I tell you what? He ain't say nothing after
what.
that.
Tell us what.
Beat drop.
What.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to tell us
We
something.
waited.
I'm like, I know he about. But I mean, like, what can you do, bro? Like, this is your unsuccessful hit being successful in your face. Like that gotta hit different. That gotta hit different. I can see if you fought and lost, you know what I'm saying? It would have been water under the bridge then, but you tried to manipulate a situation to one of your enemies and it backfired and now 15 years later. You got to watch this man be successful in your face. Like,
So I get what Jeezy was trying to do and what he was trying to say, but I feel like it was bigger than that because he trying to, this about Nipsey Hussle. This like, yes, respect to all the people that passed. But my nigga, if I was Gucci, I'm like, I could have been one of the people that you're listening right now. So I don't give a fuck about none of that. Let's talk about that.
I feel like that was a cop out. That ain't about Nipsey Hussle. That ain't about King Von Older. Two totally separate situations. This is about you and Gucci, bro. This is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Before when they said it happened, then when I found out I was gonna be in Magic in the same room, I'm thinking they gonna go breakdown by breakdown. Okay, at this time, this when I felt, you know what I'm saying, or at this time, this right after the hit, I didn't, you know what I'm saying. I wanted them to explain so icy. He just like, hey, let's perform it one time and be done with it. What you mean? I want y'all to hash out the real issues. The music not the issue. The music is not the issue. I want to know the backstory. Like I just feel like that it was just a business opportunity for everybody. Like everybody won. Swiss Beats and Timberland won. Gucci won. Jeezy won. Atlanta. Decab in Fulton County, just like voting, they showed up. I guarantee you, if it was 1.8 million views, it was a meal coming from Atlanta. Easy.
Let's talk about I got $10,000 on my body right now.
Yeah.
Did y'all I want to know, did the audience read between the lines in that statement?
A lot of people don't know, bro. Like you will have to know what's going on. Like a lot of folks can't just jump in the beef and know who right, wrong. Who to side with. You know what I'm saying? If somebody didn't know Yo Gotti and Dolph beef right now, you just like the music. You feel me? So, but that was a slick jab. I mean, you put 10K on his head and it's on his body in front of you while he playing his all time life hits. The shit that's gonna be on at 3 o'clock in the morning. If you listen to trap in the 2000s, you might have heard of these.
It's crazy
It was
to
gonna
me
be good.
because I feel like Jesus was really gaslighting. Like every time Gucci was really coming at his head, he was like, I own half of Atlanta. Talk about real estate. Like, my nigga, that's not the issue right now. We ain't talking about houses. Okay? Let's talk about why the
Address
fuck
this
you sent somebody.
animosity. Address why this man up here antagonizing you right now. Like I don't really care about what you own right now, my guy.
We
Like
ain't gonna act like 10 elephants in the room. He just
but
like
like
act like
at the same time, like I said, growth work both ways, bro. That shit happened. That shit happened in the Gucci probably made that man stand firm in his ways, and that's why he like that now. Like I'm not trading up for nobody. Like you know what I'm saying? Last time I trusted somebody got there, I had to bury a nigga behind the elementary school. Like ridiculous shit. And then at the same time, he up there with the dude who tried. You feel me? Like that's growth. That's growth. I don't give a fuck how much of a bully I'm seeming like. Like this hard for me, bro. You made me catch a body. Like I gotta live with the fact that I killed somebody because you said some shit. What kind of shit is that? A lot of people don't look at it like
they
that, bro.
both show
Like
growth. Like Jeezy showed growth by like, I guess not participating in the antagonistic ways, but Gucci showed growth by even showing up and not turning up.
yeah,
Like that was growth.
it could have went bad before it went good.
So I think musically, obviously, Jeezy won, but
Yeah,
Gucci won.
but my respect, Atlanta respect. All his little artists, his little soldiers, they respect.
Who Shiesty was in the cut.
Yeah, Pooh Shiesty gave him two of them lines too. I don't know if y'all know that free kill line. That's some Call of Duty shit. Gucci ain't never played Call of Duty before. Free kill. The disrespect, bro.
And also, the comments on that live was going stupid.
All the celebs going dumb crazy like we can't see them. Rondo.
It just wasn't the time or the plays. It
No.
wasn't the time or the place. You got to know
I
the time.
seen that boy in the comments.
He just told me free little Tim like it was nothing.
I seen that boy T.I. being real proper in them comments.
Certainly, I don't know. I don't. You know, Ti. I already feel some type of way about him. So he gonna do what Ti do, which is like has been lame shit.
And we talk about him on
And I
session
think
two.
session one too. He just continues to do shit.
Session one. It might have been session one or two. But yeah, man. Who else was wilding in the comments?
Breezy.
Yeah, 600 Breezy. 600 Breezy. Yeah, he
Mhm.
got into it with T.I. Um, yeah, I mean, who else did I see? I seen Bad Baby. Like, what's she up to now? She just
Yeah,
randomly
she's
in the comments.
I
Yeah. Well, she gonna get people locked up for
Quando,
statutory.
so he dropped end of story. Something that I felt like was really like pussy, and on top of that, um, I felt the sneak diss to King Von. King Von got the story sequences, and now he's like end of story, but like that's just not cute. Nobody thinks that shit is cute.
I just didn't like the song. We could have just kept the song. You could have just did the interview. You could have did a Vlad TV if that was the case. I mean, the only thing I took from it was they have $1 million on your head and you want them to make it more. I don't understand.
This
I don't know if he know the kind of deals that them Chicago rappers got,
this
but
man is from Savannah. And then he's saying like it was self defense. My nigga, are you dumb? Self defense will be you like if you shot him.
yeah,
Bro,
yeah, it got to be an imminent threat. That nigga got to be on your ass. Like, yeah, it would have made sense if you shot him, but
yeah,
I
you
mean, you kind of lacking. But at the same time, it's so much attention going on around it. Like, what can they do to him right now?
yeah, probably nothing at the moment, but he can't do any shows. He's gonna have to be doing it on Zoom or and put him live. He can't go to it. He can't go to
Virtually, nah. Yeah, he can't do nothing but festivals and shit. Like, where it's complete security. He got to perform at the fairgrounds. Like, he need an escape route. He can't do no clubs, no shindigs, no private parties. He show up to a private
He'll
party
show
if
up
he
to a
want
private
to.
party and the only niggas that will be there will be Lil Durk and all Chicago niggas are like, oh fuck. I just feel like and then
Yes, sir.
him performing at festivals, like who's gonna book Quando to a festival? Like he's not there yet for people to be like,
I fought with Quando. I like this some early Quando, but I mean they got Haju money. I don't really think he got Haju money like that. Like it's just a different gap you playing in. But at the same time, I don't feel like they was wrong because of the footage that I seen. I didn't feel like they was wrong for react. You can't tell nobody how to react. Like from your actions. Like that's the only thing I'm gonna say about it because people not here to speak their piece. But
that's true. I think that like maybe they didn't have like expect all that to happen, it to unfold the way that it did, but it did. So it makes it lame for him to make a song about it afterwards. Like
yeah, but I can almost count on my hand like since 2018 how many one-on-one fights I have seen.
like that's
Yeah,
fact.
yeah. So, I can't. I can't blame you if you don't want to be on the t-shirt. I'm gonna just say
And
that.
you know
I'm gonna just say
he's
that.
under NBA YoungBoy too. I saw that NBA YoungBoy and Kevin Gates said NBA YoungBoy was like a bitch or some shit. Like I don't know. All the new young rappers like they're going through it.
Don't talk about people you used to be friends with. That
They
goes for
shouldn't even
anybody.
haven't really been friends. It's such an age gap. Like he need to leave that little boy alone. I don't even
You know, but young boy like Kodak in the sense that he really want to do the shit on his own. He don't want nobody trying to guide him, bro. You feel me? Like he already made his imprint, bro. Let that man go his own way, bro. Y'all don't got to be hovering over
Yeah, I
the
don't
young
like that trying
artists,
to
bro.
ride the wave. Like, oh, he let me put him under my wing so
Yeah,
I can get that clout too. I don't like that.
yeah. But I mean, at the same time, Kevin Gates, it ain't like you fell off. You feel me? You just shouldn't entertain that shit. You should be moving on to the next phase of your career anyway. But I fuck with Young Boy, man. I fuck with Young Boy in some aspects, you know. Musically, I fuck with Young Boy, so and he just dropped some hot shit too. That nigga got like a tape with Rich the Kid, and he just dropped his own album.
Oh,
Both
I
got
didn't know
some
about the
slaps.
Richard
So
Kid. I
man,
need to go listen to that.
facts,
So
man.
back to well, not back to. Let's jump to a more important and beautiful topic, which is the 10-year anniversary of my beautiful dark twisted fantasy and 808s and heartbreaks.
That
I'm gonna
boy
start with 808s
Jeezy.
because that album. First of all, what I didn't know about that album is that there was no cuss words in the whole album, and that's crazy because it feels so like cuss words like evoke emotion, and there's so much emotion on the album, and he didn't have to use one cuss word. That's talent.
Also, that shit just sound like an opera or some shit. It just sounded great, bro. Like every song. But I really on that bitch, I really fuck with Cold this Winter. Like that's like my favorite song. That boy vulnerable as hell on there now. And then it was a hard time. You done seen this man break down on stage a couple times during this time. I mean, but oh, and the album was different. Like this the album that made, you know what I'm saying? This down there the album that birthed Drake. That people don't want to say that shit, but 808s and Heartbreaks, without that shit, it wouldn't be no what's the one with the little boy on it?
I
Drake
forgot
first
the name of it,
first
but I know
one.
what you're talking about. But how many
Mm-hmm. How that's a classic. How can I
during
forget
that
that? That's
time,
crazy.
how many people sampled or redid "Say You Will"? And that's a beat that was totally different. A lot of people was using that beat. Drake used that beat, and that was some different
Mm-hmm.
shit. And everybody was trying to
Yeah.
ride on that shit because it's like that whole album, like just the instrumentals was crazy. Like no comparison to nothing I've ever heard before.
That's in that performance. Was it via no, that was the next that was my beautiful dark fantasy. Yeah, for sure. Hey, that boy turned up for real then, bro. Like I real and I don't even got a favorite song on there because the whole album great. I just like when he had Amber Rose on there, like you got no fucking Yeezy in your Serato. Facts, cause like, you ain't got no Yeezy in the queue way to play. That's what that be, and I was fucking with that hard, bro.
For 808, well, I will go back to 808. My favorite song on there was Bad News. I don't know what it is about
And
Bad News, but Bad News is just like you could feel it. He was very transparent on that song. I really
he started singing with no beat on there, didn't
yeah.
it? Yeah, he came up for real,
It
yeah.
evoked
Damn, 10 years, bro.
damn, we old a
years,
little
bro.
bit. We about to be 30. 10 years ago, I was like in middle school. And now like I'm about to be 30 years old. That's crazy as fuck. But I just know when I was in middle school and I heard Bad News, I was not like obviously dating because I was like in 8th grade, but I could feel what he was saying. Like, I know that shit, I did you wrong, girl, but who the fuck told you to get a boyfriend? And why the fuck am I hearing it from other people?
Look, bro, you know what's crazy? Around that time, bro, I listened to 808s and Heartbreaks, and then I listened to My Beautiful Dark Fantasy. I want to fuck my ex and then just go get a new bitch. I did it one time, but You know, different
Most
different strokes for
definitely.
different folks.
Most definitely. I didn't feel that way, but I know when I heard My Beautiful
Yeah,
Dark Twisted Fantasy. First of all, when I first heard it, and I heard like, what was that song? I fantasized about this back in Chicago. Mercy, mercy me, that mercy Alago. That's me first
yeah,
year that
I
I
go
blow. How you
back.
say broke in Spanish? Me no hablo. I was when I heard
You know, I go.
that,
Damn.
he's back. He is fucking back. One
Oh,
second.
mean. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like the first shit I heard on there was Monster, and I listened to it. I listened to it 2 times because Jeezy snapped. And then on the third listen, I was like, bro, Nicki Minaj got the best verse I ever heard her spit. I ain't never heard her go further than that, bro. I never heard her
How
go
she go
harder than
harder
that.
than like two of the like
Yeah.
top 10 rappers? And then they're gonna put her in the last verse. Like she needed to start that bitch off because she went harder than all of them. And she went harder than Kanye.
Then they gave Rick Ross
Okay.
8 ball. Forget it. I would have been bad. Like, oh, I just ain't got no chance.
Rick Ross showed out on Devil in a New Dress though.
Bad.
He showed out. He did what he needed to do on that one. But I think that out of the whole album, my
Yeah.
favorite song is Gorgeous. That's my sister's favorite song too. The one with Kid Cudi. Mm.
Kid Cudi. Yeah, for sure. Cudi on there, yeah. Um, man, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. I ain't gonna even count like I ain't looking at the track list, but I gotta say so with Paul, bro.
Yeah.
J Verse, like J Verse, he signed like the rap game on there, bro. But
And shortly
you know,
after, we got Watch the Throne. Shortly after, like that was a whole time when Kanye, Jay-Z was tearing shit up. Like I remember people used to.
crazy. Everybody knew Jay-Z was back for real. Kanye was just coming out 2 prime albums. About to do what after that? After Watch the Throne, The Life of
Nah, it got to
Pablo.
be an album in between that.
Yeah, the whatchamacallit. No. I'm
Life
pretty
of
sure.
Pablo.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure The Life of Pablo came after Watch the
Oh, it may
Throne, bro.
have. Um, because I
Yeah,
remember that
yeah.
after Watch the Throne, he did that song. Don't talk. No, he did that compilation album.
Oh no, after Watch the Throne was Jesus.
And then he did that.
It
Remember
was
that compilation
Jesus.
out, the Good Music album, when he had that "Shut the fuck up before you talk
Oh
to me before
yeah.
I embarrass you." I was like, oh God, this man is a treasure, a national.
I don't know. I think I liked it. Christian Dior,
I think
Christian Dior Dental Flow. That was my shit
Kid
on
Cudi had the
that
best
Comp
verse
album.
on that song to me. He rolled the beat too crazy. So just to let Kanye know we love you. Like we're so happy that you gave us this music. We were very, very big fans. Like I'm borderline like obsessed. I wish you were my uncle. I argue with people about Kanye West all the time. I've seen people talk about like, oh, the old Kanye and all this shit, but that nigga just evolves each album. Like each album is
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, it's gonna be something you
bad.
didn't expect on there. Something that you did not expect on there every time. Like,
This nigga just came up with a gospel album. Like, come on.
yeah, genius, bro. That's why he hang with Elon Musk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't ever doubt nobody that's trying to change the future, bro. If you living now and you trying to change the future, bro, I'm with you. Like, he ain't got nothing but my support. So,
But
and that's with
Elon Musk, I
anything.
know he's harder than my brain can even understand because he his child
Or what? Second
and
richest
he named
man
his
in the
child
world
after emojis
today.
and symbols and whatever the fuck that means. some weird shit, but I guess that's like out of our tax bracket. We can't even fucking understand. Um, but this podcast just happens to be on the Tuesday right before Thanksgiving. So we want to touch into like what we're thankful for, what this year has taught us, because you coming to an end. So what you thankful for? We'll be a
The fam, bro, the fam, and also the time, like due to the pandemic, bro. I've been getting to spend a lot more time with my son. I've been getting to spend a lot more time with my folks, and it just remind me, of like back in the day when you ain't had no worries, and you had to wake up worrying about nothing. Everybody in the house is cool and happy, and um. I guess I'm thankful for the future because it's about to go up. If 2020 was this bad, bro, the next year it can't be no worse. Lord forbid it be worse. So yeah.
I'm definitely thankful for new opportunities. This year, I've gotten so many new opportunities that I was not expecting. You know how when you go through life and you're like, damn, what the fuck? Like, when the hell I'm gonna get what I'm asking for? I've been praying for this shit for like 3 fucking years. It was hand delivered to me today, or not today, this year. This year has been like, as far as like
And delivered.
like monetary gains, all types of shit. Like I really got it, especially with this goddamn unemployment, the stimmy.
The stimmy. I fucked it with that stimmy. That stimmy. All you had to do was be American for that stimmy. What?
Being American,
Oh man.
because at least I know I'm free. When I got that deposit, I was like, "This is fucking smart."
I gotta look up tonight. Have any of the Americans got something like that? Like I know when they went to war and shit, they made like certain shit cheap as fuck. But I don't know about the
To
government
your bank, like
directly
right to your
paying
bank
people
account. Yeah, like how did y'all
right to
even get
your
my
shit.
routing number and shit? How did y'all?
You ain't got no bank account. We'll send you a check in the mail. You gonna wait on it, but we're still gonna give it to you. That was the nicest America
Dead
ever been to me.
alive. Because they were sending dead niggas checks too. Like fuck it, here you go.
All you got an ID for it. That's all. That's all. We can get a wire to another
Don't
account.
worry about it. We got you.
Hey, who do shit like this?
Actually,
Canada?
a lot of different countries do way better than this, but we can just appreciate what we have.
Facts, because it's not universal health care. So appreciate that 1200. That 1200 helped a
Definitely,
lot
there
of
was a
people
lot of
out.
people who were just completely out of work, like making $0 and 0 cents every fucking day, but rent is still due. Still got to goddamn eat. Like that was a wild time when people was going through it. I didn't personally have to go through that, but I was just like, when people talking about, I was like, God damn, that sucks. What the fuck you gonna do?
Mm.
Niggas doing odd jobs and shit. Like niggas.
Facts, but you got time. You got time to work on your crafts, perfect shit, do shit you ain't had time. This damn podcast, we talked about. I promise you, bro. We talked about this shit forever, bro. We finally got time to do the shit. So I'm definitely thankful for that. So, you know what I'm saying? And we ending the year with it. So that means we're gonna go into the year trying to take this up. So, that's like I said, bro, I'm thankful for the future in the fam.
I'm thankful for the fam too, and I'm very happy that like I know that 2021 is going to be a great year because, like you said, like what the fuck could be worse than 2020? Seriously, could it possibly get worse? I don't think so. So we gotta, go up with this podcast coming up in this year, like, and we want our viewers to be interactive. Like any topics that we may miss, like we just are not informed about, like we will like y'all input.
Facts, facts. And We also gonna try to start like doing special, like if anything again happen like the Gucci Jeezy shit, we gonna try to go live, right? You know what I'm saying, right then and there, cause everybody edit their videos, get their reactions, 2 hours later or whatever. Nah, we want to hear what y'all got to say, bro. We gonna go live. We gonna turn these comments on, bro. Y'all got to go up with us. Like, but other than that, I mean, we gonna stick to the schedule, right?
Just like a paycheck.
Okay. Every 2 weeks.
Something hand delivered. So we fuck with everybody that supports us. We're very happy. Like we've been trying to do this shit. We're finally doing it. We're getting the groove, and I'm happy for everybody that's very patient with us during this time because we are still doing things outside of the podcast, but we are still dedicated to giving our opinion and hearing the opinions of others.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, you said it right. I mean, we wanna get people on here, bro. We wanna get people in the comments talking like we wanna know what y'all think. We can sit here and do this all that. Cause this is what we do anyway. I'm gonna call Jasmine, and cause for some reason, like for years now, I always every time something happen, I gotta call and get Jazz's opinion. Like it be different than mine. Like, or you see it some kind of way I didn't see it. So we want to see it how y'all see it, man. And this is the platform for it. This our podcast, like we went out on the leap of faith and really
A little
he's a
dip,
good
warm.
host. Okay, say Liz. That boy said perk motherfucker. You want one? If you were itching, just say
Just had to take a little shot
mm-mm.
real quick. Shot to ABC podcast. And I don't think we gave y'all the background for our name. It really was on some humbug type of shit, like random shit. But we was like, damn, it's sort of hard. So it's like A, B is for mates, C is for covert. We think that's fire. I don't know if y'all agree. If y'all
It was available, y'all. It was available. Like a lot of stuff wasn't available. Like we tried, what I'm saying? We're gonna have some cool logos and shit though, but I mean, and the aesthetic of it, cool. Everything, 3 letters, like easy to remember.
so we will sign out. Oh wait, hold on, we forgot.
Come on, man. Lyrics with me. What lyrics mean something
So
to
this
you,
one
man?
is not necessarily like directly mean something to me, but it's just so hard. J. Cole. So J. Cole said,
Come on.
"You out of shape. My mind run a mile a minute. The sky's the limit. I'm so high. I'm diving in it. My rise is tinted. My knob getting slopped up in it. She hollering God, man, you would have thought that God was in it. But it's just a nigga God invented. That's hard."
Come on, man. Church. Him. Confessional. You hear me? That's on me. It's crazy that I had my cold lyric is from the same. Isn't it ironic? Isn't it iconic? Jacket so expensive you wouldn't even try on it, but it fit me perfect. I purchased it if I want it. You feel me? Everything that's for you ain't for
The city
everybody
on
else,
my
man.
shoulder,
Relax.
so no girl, you can't cry on it. Like,
Oh
listen,
yeah.
it's so
It can't be
ironic,
none of that.
y'all. Me and Jerry known each other for a long time. It is so crazy that we chose the same song because back in the day, this man used to randomly just be like, "Isn't it ironic? Isn't it iconic?" Even if
Hey man, that flow was crazy at the time, but that flow was crazy, but that boy was in it bad. But yeah, that's it, man.
so.
That's
Thank
all.
y'all for watching another session. Um, we appreciate everybody. Like we said, we always will. And we're going to try to give some giveaways and special things for people. Like, I know I hate being like a fan or a supporter of somebody and they don't give me shit. Like, the fuck?
Yeah. We gonna tell y'all drop them cash apps real soon, man. Real soon. Hey, shout out to my people at Modern Day too. Modern Day hippies, man. Hey, go check them out on the Instagram store. Just type in
Oh my
Modern
God.
Day.
I have somebody. Let me tell y'all. Leilani Fragrances. Can't really be seen. I don't know. You can't really see it. But it's one of my close friends. He makes like candles, body butters, all types of shit from scratch. And this shit goes hard. As you see, I use my shit. So, yeah, we're going to link them under the bio or under the whatever the hell. So y'all can go check them out. Again, don't forget to follow us on social media. On Instagram, it's AYEBEECEE podcast. Our personal Instagram, mine is J Bella Banks, JBELLABANKS.
And code FFCOLFF. But y'all know where to find me on
Okay, he got the
social, man.
gas.
Come on.
He got the gas.
Little shade left over. Little shade left over, man.
Well, y'all, we out. Thank you for watching us. Another week. We'll be back in 2 weeks. And if anything happens in between that time, please send us DMs, anything, and we'll, touch on those topics. We want to hear from y'all. Bye.
Mm-hmm. Wow, man.